anything to going against an offense like the Chiefs? You guys know you're going to have to score a few points in this one.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to score points. We're going to have to keep up with them. They can score at any time, and, they can score a lot of different ways. So, I know our defense will do a great job, but it's also on us to make sure that we're capitalizing whenever they get us the ball back.
How big of a help is it that this one's in Jacksonville? Two last year were both in Arrowhead.
Yeah, it'll be nice. Obviously, the last time we played at home, a regular season game and a postseason game, the atmosphere was amazing. So we're definitely ready to get back in front of our fans. We know that they're going to come out strong on Sunday and make it loud for us.
Not that you guys need a confidence boost, but what would a win against the defending champs mean for where you guys are at and where you guys maybe might be headed or seem to be headed?
Yeah, it'll be a good test for us early in the season to see where we're at. And, this is going to be a tight football game, and we know that. We know adversity is going to strike. And so I think it's big for us, week 2, to really get a taste of, the caliber of football and the level of football that we want to play. And we're going to have to beat teams like this to get to where we want to go. So I think it's really important, for us to approach it that way. And, I'm looking forward to see how we respond, like I said, when things get tough and, hopefully come out on the positive side of things.
Some of the guys have been throwing around things like this one's personal or playoff type game. Is there anything to approaching it like that?
I think, when you play an opponent like this, especially that you lost to 2 times, last year and, ultimately ended our season, there's definitely a little extra motivation for us. But like I said, we just want to take it 1 week at a time, and we know how important this game is for us, and we want to come out 2-0.
Do you feel like the rookies are pretty good at bouncing back from, let's say, like the fumble or whatever that happened last week? Do you feel like the team really bounced back, but more so the younger ones? Are they able to look forward?
Yeah, I think it's easy for them to lean on the vets. I'm not saying it's easy to overcome that because it's tough. We were all rookies before, and it's hard to play in this league. And so there's a lot of things that you'll come out on the other side of, learning. I know, as a rookie, I made so many different mistakes that I never thought that I could make. And then, you get past it, it's like you'll never make that mistake ever again. So I think it's good. They have vets that they can lean on, so I don't worry about them the slightest.
So what's the game plan on a guy like Patrick Mahomes? How do you get yourself ready to take on a quarterback where the play is never dead?
Just be ready for 2 plays, defending the first play, the play that comes in from the head coach, and then obviously knowing his scramble ability and his ability to keep plays alive. Get ready to plaster, get ready to put pressure on the quarterback, and just keep the play alive.
Having played them twice last year, how much does that give you in terms of, an advantage might be the wrong word, but you understand, a leg up?
Yeah, we've just seen them with our scheme and seeing how they attack our scheme. We got 2 games to film and obviously the one with Detroit. But, really it's a new year, and so it could be different. But we're really just ready for this team this year.
I know you don't want to give up any points, but they're going to get theirs. What's the mindset in terms of knowing that they score readily?
Don't let them in. Don't let them score. Defensively, it doesn't matter who we go against, who's in front of us. Our goal is to not let them score anything.
Travis Kelce practicing this week. Obviously, we don't know if he'll play on Sunday. Does that affect the dynamic for you, whether you have to defend him, or is it kind of just trying to stick to your own game plan?
Yeah, Travis is obviously a very great player. One of the best of all time. And so whenever it comes out, or if, we find out game day, we'll have a plan specifically for him. Me personally, it doesn't matter who's in front of me. I'm gonna give it everything I have, and I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be prepared. But he's obviously a great player, and so we got to have a lot of guys around him.
Having played them last year, what makes them so special in terms of, is it just Mahomes doing Mahomes things and that makes it hard, or what was maybe something that you noticed when you played them that makes them really difficult?
Yeah, they're really a great all-around team. The O-line works really well together. Mahomes is obviously a tremendous quarterback. Travis, obviously a great receiving threat. And then it's schematics as well. Andy Reid is he's going to be a Hall of Fame coach one day. So, he's putting his guys in great position.
How much does Doug Peterson, having coached with him and played with him for all the years, how much do you feel that gives you something inside, knowing the mindset maybe a little bit that other teams might not have? Yeah,
I know Doug definitely has some tricks up his sleeve, and he's definitely prepared, and I know he's ahead of the curve as well in terms of probably he has an advantage opposed to some coaches knowing what to expect from Andy Reid. But I'm just glad that we have a guy that's been under that tree and kind of knows what goes through their buildings.
He's 0-3 against Andy Reid. He says he's not playing against Andy, but you get the sense he really wants to win this one, right?
Well, that's a question you got to ask him, but I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does.
Do you guys have a little something extra in a game when you're facing a team that eliminated you in the playoffs last year, or do you feel like it's just the next game?
It's definitely the next game. We're 1-0, and we're looking to just go 2-0. But obviously, we played them last year and they knocked us out, so that's there as well.
Being an offensive player, like we were just talking earlier, the anticipation that you guys might having to score a ton of points, obviously to walk away with this game. As an offensive player, do you look forward to those type of contests and just kind of maybe not keeping pace, but obviously going out there and knowing that you're going to have to put up a lot of points?
Yeah, I mean, that's the goal every Sunday. If we can score 50 every Sunday, that's what we're going to try to do. So that's our work. That's just how we work. And that's what we're trying to reach as a team and as offense, is to really try to be unstoppable. So every Sunday we're going out there to try to light up the scoreboard. Obviously, it's the NFL. Every game's close. There's going to be some ups and downs. There's going to be things that happen. Usually the team that wins is the better team that responds in those moments.
Would being the highest scoring offense in the league mean something to you at all? The end of the year?
It'll definitely look good and feel good, and it'll help our team win games for sure. That's, at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
What did it mean to come out in week 1 against the Colts and really make a show on the defense and show what you guys can do?
I felt really good, but it was a really tough game. But as you know, that game was on Sunday, and we got a really great opponent coming in KC. So our mentality is to really take what's good in that game, build on it. Take what's bad, what we need to fix that, so we can go into this game and do what we need to do.
How do you prepare for a team like the Chiefs, which Patrick Mahomes is so dynamic? You never know what he's going to do on any play. Is there a specific way to go about it, or is it just kind of try to play your own game?
It's really about what we need to do, making sure that everyone's in the spots that they need to be, making sure that we all rely on one another, and we go out there and we be where we need to be, when we need to be there, and just trust the process, and we'll see what happens at the end of the game.
Is there something a little extra against a team like this when your season ended against them last year, or do you look at it like the next game up for you?
It's definitely the next game up, but I'd definitely be lying if I said that like it was just the next game. Kansas City Chiefs, reigning champs, they're good at what they do, and we have to come in and bring our A game.
Does it help when you go up against a team that is going to be around in the playoffs, when you face them early in the year to kind of see where you're at?
It's kind of tough to answer that question because, the bottom line is that we're all really just focused on each other. Don't get me wrong, by no means are we looking past them, because they are a great team and their resume shows for it. But really it's mostly about what we can get done on each week on a week-to-week basis and make sure that we stay sharp on our stuff.
Travis Kelce's practicing this week, obviously game time decision. He missed week 1. What's so tricky about him? How is he so talented, and how is he able to be so successful?
Look, he's great at what he does, but at the end of the day, as long as our guys and as long as we stay locked in on what we need to do, I believe we'll be just fine.